and we're back for part 2 of our holiday special for Mario Kart Thursdays.
Because we realized there was one more week till Christmas.
Yep. Awful timing. This is what happens when we all just have radio writers.
In radio, you work really ahead when there's holidays, so I think in Radioland it was Christmas Eve. It's not actually.
No, and it kind of sucks being a writer because you have to think at least 2 weeks to a month ahead.
I'm like thinking about Boxing Day.
Yeah, exactly. Because when we look at our schedule, we have to work so far ahead that by the time we catch up to it, it's like all this time has passed.
Anyways, this has nothing to do with Christmas.
Actually, it does.
They don't care.
See?
Yeah, look. I'm wearing my non-Christmas Homer Simpson. He's eating my foot. Sarah's foot.
How do you feel about slippers?
I don't really like them. These are actually mine that Hung is wearing, and so I brought them out to him to wear them to be Christmassy. He was like, well, are these full of germs? And I was like, actually, I've never worn them. I had them for Christmas 2 years ago, and A, why would I wear a Christmas slipper when it's not Christmas? And B, I don't really like hot feet. I like socks. I like my Homer Simpson slippers because they're awesome, because he's eating your foot. But at the same time, I never really think to wear them, so good story.
Yeah, this is the first time I actually worn slippers since I was a kid, because I feel that they're just bacteria traps. I mean, you can wash them as much as you can, but...
Well, but it's like
gross.
That's like wearing... Same thing with shoes.
No, but at least with shoes, you have your socks to cover it. You don't wear socks over your slippers.
Oh, I would.
Oh, really?
I am right now.
Oh.
Are you not wearing socks? How do you feel about calamari?
I love calamari.
This is not... I don't believe they've spelled calamari correctly.
No, I think that's more of the Star Wars.
And what does calamari have to do with a desert? Is calamari a place? Or are they just being weird and not understanding the English language?
It might be just a rough translation from Japanese. Okay, see, this is always the point where, do I stop or do I keep going?
I usually am very confident about beating the train in this level, and that time I was like, oh, I don't know. Now, maybe it's because I spend so much time in Kensington now and I'm always effing stopping for trains.
See, there, I should have just stopped, but no. Just got too confident.
Okay, well, let's talk about Christmas movies.
Okay,
since
your top 5.
I've really won. Top 5?
Yeah.
I would say number 1 for me is A Muppet Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol is definitely my favorite Christmas story in terms of your traditional stories that are retold and retold. I was always really fascinated by it as a kid, and I was that kid that watched A Muppet Christmas Carol when it wasn't Christmas. Pretty much every weekend, yeah. I had the VHS. I have it on DVD now. I'm saving it. I've made my boyfriend watch a lot of the Christmas specials with me this year. He loves me very much for this. And we're saving Muppet Christmas Carol to watch Christmas morning, which we get to spend just the 2 of us, which I'm really excited about.
Other ones?
Christmas, in no particular order. A Christmas Story, I think, is brilliant. I'm trying to think here. Home Alone. It's a Wonderful Life. I feel like I'm missing one, and I'm gonna be really mad at it.
See, I didn't see A Wonderful Life till last year, in its entirety.
Really?
Yeah, I always seem to catch the one part where Jimmy's always like, oh, last year the moon for you, Alice, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And I never really got past that part.
The thing about It's a Wonderful Life is it's quite the commitment. I mean, it's gotta be 2.5, 3 hours.
It's a long movie.
Because so much of it is the backstory that you need in order to appreciate the fact that he's suicidal, right?
Yeah.
So it is. And it's not light. It's not like, A Christmas Story is kind of fun. Home Alone is totally fun. You know what I found about watching Home Alone as an adult? I laughed my ass off, and holy... How the fuck did that happen? I did not... What? He was so behind. I got talking? What? No, but I missed how that happened, because you were really behind. He was really behind.
I was really behind.
So what happened?
Thunderbolt. Good old Thunderbolt. I think that's gonna be my technique from now on. Just like trail until the very last second. What?
You know what it is? I got cocky. I will accept that. So did you work on a punishment bucket?
Oh, I didn't. I guess that's my punishment for
I guess
this
I'm
week.
free.
Yeah, you're free to go. I'll work on something in the new year though, because right now, just with work and everything, I'm just so my brain is like mush.
That's fair. There's no creativity left.
Uh,
So as I was saying about Home Alone,
Yeah.
I laughed at like the humans getting hurt. You know what I really laughed at? The part where he plays the gangster movie, the audio to scare the pizza guy, and he's like running through the snow, and he's like, "Oh God!" It just struck me so funny, and I'm sure as a kid that totally went over my head.
And if you get the DVDs, they actually have it in full length. And it's not an actual movie. John Hughes actually made it up.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah, quite remarkable.
But it looks pretty legit, so that's cool. Our coworker Lisa brought up a valid point when she was watching last week's Christmas video. During the exchange of presents, she said, "Hung, where is Sarah's present?" And I'm just telling you all what happened. I'm much too polite to actually ask Hung this question. So.
And I will tell you why. Because I am not good at giving presents, especially to a public crowd like this, and have them open in front of me. I mean, I usually like to drop off presents and then let them open themselves.
Oh, so you're like Mr. Hooper from Christmas Eve on Sesame Street.
I wouldn't compare myself to Mr. Hooper. That man's godlike.
It's true.
He made me cry sometimes with the whole Big Bird thing.
Oh, I cried at the episode where he died, which I watched on YouTube because I'm not actually old enough to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh, that's still a landmark type.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my reasoning. Happy holidays, guys.
Bye-bye. See you in 2012.